Alright, what's up guys? So I wanted to do this video for FaZe. Well, I don't know if he's changed his mind or anything, but anyways, I'm gonna just say Silky, but FaZe Silky, whatever name he wants to, because that's the thing, like I don't know if he's playing around when he's doing this video. I don't know if he's being dead serious. I mean, if he is playing around, then, you fooled me, because I thought you were being serious in this video. But if you are being serious and you are thinking about or leaving, if you are going to leave FaZe and retire from streaming, don't do that to yourself. It's like, don't make it this far in your content creating career and just throw it all away because you had one bad stream. Fam, I done had numerous bad streams. I'm like, there were days where I was like crashing out on the internet because like people wasn't coming through my stream talking. Like, I just wanted people to talk. I'm like, you talking about the subathon and people subscribing to your stream, and that's the thing. Like, I wanted to like talk on that too. Like these like rise of subathon streams, and I don't mean it in any disrespectful way to any content creator out there. I will talk on that in a moment, but yeah, it's like to just talk on myself. Like, I've been a content creator for 14 years. It's like August 3rd of next year, it will be officially 15 years since I've had this channel. And so, but then it was like maybe April of 2015 was when I had like really started like just going crazy with content creating. More so, I started considering content creating a full-time job. I wasn't just doing it just for the fun of it. It wasn't like a personal channel. Like now, my gaming channel and my main, well, it was like later on in 2015, but yeah, my gaming channel and my main channel eventually just became like straight just business channels. It's like I wanted to turn it into a business. And so yeah, it's like when I was very first started with like more so taking content creating seriously, barely was getting any views on my gaming channel. I still to this day, the thing is this, I still to this day on both my gaming, on all of my channels, I have 50 channels all together, and on each of those channels I barely get any views. I'm like, there's one channel where it ain't even about me, it's just more so about promoting other creators, and I'm like, fam, even like I had to say, like, there's some videos on that channel that has more views than videos that I've had uploaded for years. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, at the end of the day, that's just the price that you have to pay with content creating. Is like, you're not going to be on that same level as your peers, and it's okay. Like, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that, and I'm like, fam, it is 100% okay to not be on that same level as your peers. There's people out there that do content creating stuff, like I see them stream all the time, I see them upload videos, but it's like content creating isn't their preferred job. Like, they don't want to do content creating, and I'm always saying that to people. I hope you blow up big one day with content creating, because I don't know. There's people out there where it's like they need that motivation, they need in some encouraging words, and that's why I'm overall doing this video, to encourage Silky and then just anybody else that's following their content creating dreams. Like, it's okay to be in a tough spot with content creating, because I know with me, it's like, fam, I can tell you guys right now, with every bit of content that I done posted on the internet or just got myself into, I've always have struggled. I've always had, and it's like, whether it was with my TikTok videos, whether it was with my Instagram videos, whether it was with streams, YouTube, like, it don't matter what content I got myself into, I've always struggled with it. And then there's those days where I actually have, like this year, I would say that this has probably been my best year ever with content creating, because I didn't have videos go viral on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. And the thing is this, though, it's like not all of them. Like, I've definitely have uploaded well over 1,000 videos this year. And not all of them had they like all took off. It was just some content that I uploaded that took off, but other than that, it's like not all of it. And I would love to have all of my content take off, but that's the thing, though. It's like people, and again, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but it's like people are not going to be that interested in you. I say that just from my own experience. It's like, yeah, there's people that are interested in other content that I upload onto YouTube. There's people that have told me stuff like that. They don't want to see the content, whatever content I uploaded. They want to see some other content. And that's something where it's like, I don't even listen to people like that. I'm like, at the end of the day, when I upload a video, when I stream, when I record a podcast episode, I'm doing it for the fans that actually are interested in that content. And that's probably why it's taken me so long, because it's like I'm doing content creating for me. I'm not doing it to, I guess, be praised by other people, to, like just whatever. It's like I'm doing it for me, because at the end of the day, it's like the only person that I really can count on when it comes down to content creating is me. If I could talk on like getting support from content creating, I'm like, fam. So he says in this video that he only got like a certain amount of subs within 10 minutes. It was like 19 subs or something like that. I'm like, fam, I'm trying to think. Currently right now on Twitch, I think I only have, let me check real quick. I know I don't have that many. I don't have no subs. I don't have no subscribers on Twitch. And I'm like, I think the most I've ever had was for my birthday a few years back, when a friend of mine's donated 25 gifted subs. That was the one and only time where I had to say that I had like a certain amount of subs on Twitch. Other than that, I'm like, it's never been a situation. Hold on for a second. I gotta unplug this because it like keeps moving my mouse and distracting me and things. But anyways, but yeah, it's like after that I had to say like every other birthday, because I was like, to me, I was like, fam, I'm like, I know my birthday streams is gonna be crazy. It's like either it's gonna be a lot of people coming through, or yeah, like people donating and subs, bits, and all that stuff. I'm like, I had to say every birthday after that, because it was maybe like 2 or 3 birthdays, because I think so. I started streaming in 2021, and I think that's when I had got that. Because I wasn't streaming yet in 2020, so 2021, I think that was when I had had that like just crazy stream. 2022, 2023, past 3 birthdays, it was like, nah, it was like, I'm trying to think, I don't remember even people joining my birthday streams. So it's like, imagine, my thing is this, imagine announcing it literally everywhere: YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I'm trying to think of some other platforms I didn't post it on. Like, you post literally everywhere, multiple times throughout the day. You're letting everybody know. It's like, hey, doing a birthday stream, nobody comes through. It's like, it's literally me just getting through different video games that I'm playing. I'm like, that has been some streams, so yeah, with streaming is a, like, it's, at first, I would say, I don't know when he exactly started talking on Silky. I don't know when exactly he started, but I had to say, when you very first do start streaming, if you're not like, done got a shout out from somebody, or, like of a much more bigger status, then, yeah, and that's the thing where it's like, you could get that shout out's only going to last for a certain amount of time. Eventually people lose interest. They done moved on to a different content creator. You'll see yourself go from like having 20 to 30 people in the stream to having like 4 or 5 people in the stream. It's like, and that's the price with content creating, but that's the thing. It's like, you have to be driven and motivated to continue on streaming to them 4 or 5 people. It's like, it shouldn't demotivate you. It's like, at least if you just have, the thing is this, even if you don't have people talking, I'm like, just look at it as like, okay, well, I'm just going to, play through a video game, get through some missions, get through some rounds. If it's a multiplayer game, whatever it is, I'm just going to get through some games, get some achievements, and go on about my day, and it's like, just use it to post clips on social media. And that's something that it's like, you have to do too. It's like, you really have to market yourself. You have to be your biggest supporter, because it's like, if you're expecting other people to support you, because he did say that in this video that I guess, like, yeah, he wanted his like the other FaZe clan members to be there, I guess, for the stream. But that's the thing, though. It's like, they got their own lives to tend to. And that's something that I just realized, like, just growing as a content creator, it's like, everybody isn't going to be there. And when they are there, it's like, okay, cool. Like, I appreciate you for showing up. I appreciate you for watching a video or listening to a podcast episode. But if you can, that's the thing where it's like, I've uploaded so much content to where it's like, I know everybody ain't gonna be able to check out every video, check out every, whatever bit of content stream and all that stuff. Like, I know people ain't gonna be able to check everything that I do. But it's like, if you can get to whatever content that you want to get to, then I appreciate that. But it's like, that's just one thing. It's like, appreciate those that are there. Because I'm like, yeah, there are people that did sub to you on this stream. And it's like, yeah, it might have only lasted 10 minutes. But I'm like, fam, the thing is this. I'm like, I would have just still kept going. I'm like, because it's like, ain't no telling like maybe up the sub times or something to maybe, instead of it being like a few seconds, maybe have it where it's like an hour or something. Because I think he was I can't remember how long he said like each sub had counted, but I'm like, yeah, I probably would have did it like each sub count as an hour, so at least then I could have streamed a little bit longer and stuff. You could have been streaming for 19 hours. There ain't no telling how many subs you would have gotten then and stuff. So but yeah, it's like that. It's just with content creating, it's like, just overall the message that I'm trying to say throughout this video is that content creating is going to be a stressful job. And I have to say, like, every bit of content that I ain't got into, it's always been stressful. There's like days where I just don't even know what to record. There's days where I don't even know what game I want to stream. It's like, I'm currently working on some music right now, and it's like, I'm struggling with that. It's like, every bit of content that I ain't got myself into, I have struggled with it. But that is okay, because that's the life. You think of any business out there ain't no perfect business. There ain't no like, oh, we could get through the day, no problems. I'm like, even a business that comes off that way, they done had some minor problems. It's like, and maybe not that day or the next day, but at some point in time, they done had some problems. All right. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you got to learn how to manage said problems, and then yeah, just continue going. But it's like, it shouldn't get into get in the way of like you messing, or like, yeah, just messing up something that you done worked hard. Because I'm like, fam, the thing is this, put myself in his shoes. My thing is, I don't even care how many people done came to my stream, or how many, the fact that I done made it into FaZe. I remember at one point in time, like, I did want to join FaZe, but I'm like, I could, like, thinking about it, I'm like, bro, how many people are trying to join FaZe? There's probably like millions of people across the world sending in videos, clips, everything possible trying to get into FaZe. I feel like you gotta be like, welcome. Like, you gotta like, they gotta like notice you in order to, get put in the group and things. And so, but I'm like, fam, my thing is this, if I'm put in FaZe, I'm like, that's an opportunity that I'm not going to waste. That's like a wrestler getting signed to WWE, or a college football player getting signed to the NFL, or some college basketball player getting signed to the NBA. It's like, fam, to me, I had to say FaZe is like, because there's like other clans, like content creating clans out there and stuff. And I don't know if like FaZe is number one, but that, to me, it's like, yeah, I would say FaZe is number one. Like, FaZe has been around ever since I got into content creating. So that's, I'm like, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you have to like take that opportunity and make the best out of it. But it's like to throw it away because, and then yeah, talking on these subathons, I think a lot of people are seeing how Kai Cenat subathon was, and it's like, that's the thing, you're not Kai Cenat. Like, or anybody else out there that had some successful subathons, it's like, you're not them, you are you. It's like, you have to make your own lane, you got to make your own path. It's like, you can't expect to have, because that's the thing, it's like, if you're expecting to have the same type of stream as Kai Cenat, same type of video as like Mr. Beast, or have it where your album breaks records like Kendrick Lamar, that's not gonna happen. Because Kendrick Lamar is Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast, Kai Cenat is Kai Cenat, and you are yourself. I'm like, and that's how you got to start looking at it. It's like, you got to pave your own way. I'm like, with me, I'm like, just, the thing is this, it's like, I have my own legacy, my own stuff that I got to worry about, and I would rather have it where I follow in my own footsteps than to follow in somebody else's footsteps. Because that's like, I don't want to be known as the Kai Cenat clone, the Mr. Beast clone, the Kendrick Lamar, whatever and stuff. It's like, I want to be known as me. So that's why I'm like, yeah, with content creating, it's like, you gotta pave your own way. You gotta have it where there's people looking to you as motivation as a content creator. But it's like, do you think that somebody that's getting into content creating, and then it's like, yeah, they have like a bad day with content creating, they done messed up on half of their videos, they tried streaming but they got a bad internet connection, it's like they tried recording a podcast but their microphone was muted half the episode. It's like they done had this bad day, they follow you, and then they're all like, oh well, let's see what he done posted, let's see what he me, and then they see this clip, and then it's like, that's something that I know if I'm having that like conflicted mindset of like, should I continue on going with content creating or should I give up? A video like this ain't a good video to see. So that's why I'm like, yeah, fam, you gotta, I'm like, you really, and I mean really gotta like put your head down into content creating and make the best out of it. But it's like, you can't give up after one bad stream. And it's like, to retire and leave FaZe, I'm like, nah, bruh. I'm like, think that one through. I'm like, that's something where I'm like, bruh, I'm like, that's why I had to do this video. I don't even really know who this Silky guy is, but it's like, I've been in his position before, you know, and it's a tough position to be in where it's like you're in a conflicted mindset, like, dang, should I like give up? And it's like, nah. To anybody out there that I never thought that, you're thinking that now, don't give up. I'm like, do not give up. That goes out to any and everybody out there. I mean, yeah, obviously, if you out here doing wrong by people, and then, then you get caught up in some stuff, then I'm like, yeah, it might be best you might want to find another profession and things. But I'm saying, you know, if you got a good head on your shoulders, you know, you ain't did nothing wrong, and it's like, yeah, you just had one bad day. It's like, dude, but like, okay, let's just lay out some examples. I'm like, you know, so like I mentioned, like a wrestler being signed to WWE. Let's say John Cena doesn't agree with how a match ends or something. They're all like, oh, you're gonna, instead of him winning against, who is it that he JBL and WrestleMania 21, wasn't it JB? Okay, I think because it was like 23. I remember he went up against Shawn Michaels. So yeah, let's look, because I was like, that's one of my favorite WrestleManias, 23. But anyways, but yeah, let's say instead of him, wait, did he win or lose that match? I can't remember. I think he did win that match though against JBL. But yeah, let's say he was to lose at WrestleMania. You know, it's like, and then he's all like, oh well, but he was like, at the height of my career, at the prime like pinnacle of my career, I'm gonna stop because I don't agree with the backstage politics on what they want from me in my match and stuff. Like, I'm just gonna give up on wrestling, not pursue my acting career, give up on music, and he just disappears. I'm like, that's something, I'm like, fam, that to me, it's like a wasted opportunity, all right? Let's say just something with, you know, a little bit more realistic, like just more so like talking game, because I'm like, I ain't trying to offend no wrestlers out there, because I'm like, wrestling is realistic. It's just, you know, but it's like, it's just that scripted like stuff where it's like, you know, it's scripted, but something that's not scripted, maybe I should have said that. But anyways, yeah, that's just a little bit of advice. Don't say wrestling is fake now, right? Because there's some wrestlers, they get bad about that. But anyways, but let's just switch over to something that's not scripted. The NBA. How do you think a lot of people would have reacted where if LeBron James, he's you know, at the like pinnacle of his career, and he gives up because he lost. Let's say it was that finals where he lost against Golden State, and he's like, I'm gonna give up. Like, I'm done, and that's it. No, bruh. I'm like, there a lot of people would be upset because it's all like, fam, you still got like youth in you. You still got like some like even just that life and passion for whatever it is that you're getting into. It's like you ain't gonna give up because of that. It's like it just even something that's close to home for me when the Seahawks was at that Super Bowl that year going up against the Patriots, and all Wilson had to do was just pass the ball to Lynch. Nah, instead he decides to do a passing play literally a yard away, bruh, a yard away from scoring a touchdown, and he decides, nah, let's not pass it to a tank human being. Nah, let me try to do a passing play where there's like 100 Patriots players standing over there and stuff. That game hurt me, all right? And I can only imagine how them players felt. How do you think people would have reacted if the whole Seahawks team just said, nah, we're giving up because of this one bad? There would be a lot of people out there would be disappointed, but I guarantee and I promise you, like all the stuff that I said in this video, people would be saying the same thing to each of those players, including Wilson, where it's like, yeah, it's like you make mistakes, you have bad games, you have bad days. That's the thing, though. You don't give up on just because you have these bad games, days, streams, videos, whatever it is that you're getting yourself into. So hopefully he reconsiders, you know, but I mean, if he doesn't and he wants to give up, then it's like, yeah, that's just, you know, it's something that's going to be eating at you for the rest of your life, like that, just that what if. And that's something that I'm like, I don't want to ask myself that question. It's like, no, it's all like, it ain't going to be no, what if I did this? It's like, no, I am going to do this. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, that's how you just got to eliminate that what if, the doubt, the negativity, all that stuff. and just, you know, just gas it all throughout your content creating career. Just gas it. Like, obviously, you know, protect yourself and put yourself in a good environment. Don't do nothing silly where it's gonna get you canceled. But yeah, it's like overall though, it's like you're in a good spot right now. I'm like, fam, don't throw it away just because of one bad stream. All right, so but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.